You were not born to chase after money. You were born to summon it by the power of your spoken word. Pause for a moment. Look around you. That chair, that wall, that unpaid bill on your table, all of it is a mirror. Not of your bank account, not of the economy, but of your beliefs. Yes, your mind is the author of your financial destiny. I'm reminded of a woman who had only a few coins left in her purse. Each day she would gently touch them and whisper, "My magic purse is always full. Gold checks cash flow to me in grace." Some called her a dreamer. But in 3 weeks, she received an unexpected inheritance from a distant uncle she'd never even met. Was it magic? Was it chance? Florence would say, there is no such thing as chance. She called it spiritual law, the science where the word becomes the mold and substance flows in to fill it. Have you ever dreamed of wealth, not just to get by, but to live with ease? To pay rent effortlessly, to support your family, to invest in your soul's calling, and still have more than enough to give. Here's the truth. Wealth does not come by luck. It does not come by struggle. It comes when your words align with the eternal truth. I am one with the source of infinite supply. Scarcity is an illusion. Reality is. The supply is always present, but it responds only to your declaration. In the next few moments, I will show you how to rewire your financial beliefs, retrain your inner dialogue, and speak words that do not beg but command abundance. Not through spiritual gimmicks, not by forcing false positivity, but through the divine harmony of the word faith and universal law. If you've ever wondered, why do I work so hard, yet money still feels stuck? Then the answer lies in the phrases you repeat to yourself each day. And now let us explore together what Florence boldly proclaimed. Wealth does not come because you are more deserving. It comes because you speak it. You are not here to serve money. You are here to command it. But first you must cleanse your mind of servant thinking. Break the illusion. You were not born to fear. Money. Let's be honest. How many times have you looked at your bank account and felt your chest tighten? How often have you silently whispered, "I don't think I can make it through the month"? These moments are not just financial feelings. They are programmed patterns of lack instilled since childhood. We were taught that money is scarce, that only the lucky or the gifted can be wealthy. But Florence Scovel Shinn taught, it is not your background that determines your outcome, it is the belief you repeat. A seed is planted by the word. Your mind is fertile soil. Every thought is a seed. Each time you say, "I'm always broke. I fear my bills. I don't deserve wealth," you're planting seeds of poverty. These seeds don't need sunlight. They grow through repetition. As Florence once said, you cannot plant poverty in your speech and expect prosperity in your reality. Let me tell you about Eleanor, a teacher in Kentucky. After a painful divorce, she had only $13 left in her account and couldn't afford heating for the winter. In desperation, she stumbled upon a passage by Florence Scovel Shinn that read, "Every bill is paid by divine supply." Eleanor began repeating that affirmation 10 times each morning, no matter how hopeless she felt. On the third day, an old friend called unexpectedly and wired her $1,000 with a note. "I don't know why, but I felt I had to help you right now." From that moment on, Eleanor never let a day pass without speaking her wealth. Florence's formula word: belief X repetition, reality revealed. You don't hope and wait. You declare, you believe, you live in the vibration of already having. And materialization becomes a lawful outcome, not a lucky break. Poor thinking, "I just hope I make it this month." Wealth thinking, "Each day I am sustained by infinite supply." This is more than changing language. You are uprooting the roots of how you respond to life. Begin today. Rewrite your limiting money beliefs. I never have enough. I always have more than enough, for my source is divine. I'm not good with money. I am divinely guided in every financial decision. Wealth isn't meant for people like me. I am worthy of receiving all the riches of the universe. You are not alone on this journey. Thousands of souls just like you are reprogramming their minds, learning to speak wealth, and witnessing transformation daily. You can comment below. I begin speaking prosperity today. Let the community see you. Let the universe hear you. Now that you've begun to see the invisible trap of scarcity, now that you have language to replace it with. Truth. Here's the next question. How do you build a 5-minute morning ritual that summons wealth before the day begins? In the next section, I'll share with you the Wealth Wake-Up Protocol, a powerful set of affirmations inspired by Florence Scovel Shinn, designed to activate your financial vibration before the world even wakes up. Because money doesn't come when you need it. It comes when your vibration says you're ready. The first word of your day is the command of your destiny. Do not let it be a complaint. Florence Scovel Shinn. What did you say this morning? Was it another day? Or was it I welcome unexpected supply today? The moment you awaken, your mind enters its most receptive state. Your brain shifts from theta to alpha, the zone where beliefs are most easily rewritten. That's why Florence emphasized. The first words of the day are not mere sentences. They are instructions to the universe. 5-minute ritual to summon abundance. Try beginning your day not with news, not with emails, but with a divine command for prosperity. Before your feet touch the floor, whisper, "Unexpected channels of supply are opening for me today." As you brush your teeth, look into the mirror and affirm, "I am a magnet for divine financial flow." While making your coffee, declare, "Wealth comes to me easily and continuously because I've chosen vibrational alignment." Before you check your phone place, your hand over your heart and softly affirm, "Today I will witness financial evidence of what I once thought was impossible." Just 5 minutes. But if practiced consistently for 14 days, your inner vibration begins to shift permanently. A cautionary tale. When the law is misused, meet Travis. He had read Florence's books and began each morning with, "I am wealthy." But throughout the day, he kept checking his bank balance, panicking over late payments and telling friends, "I might go broke." Although his morning declaration was aligned, his inner vibration was soaked in fear, scarcity, and doubt. Florence warned, "You cannot declare wealth and dwell in fear. These are two opposing frequencies. The universe cannot respond to a split signal." Worse still, Travis began to doubt the law itself. But the law was not broken. His alignment was. Stay in frequency together. You don't have to practice alone. We've created the Divine Wealth Mornings, a sacred Facebook community where thousands share their morning declarations, their synchronicity moments, and support each other in holding vibration for 14 days. Each morning, simply enter the group and type, "I have declared, I have believed, I have received." Let the collective energy amplify your own. The group link is in the video description. It's free to join, but your commitment will never be small. What comes next? Now you understand that words are switches, but they don't end with the daylight hours. There is one moment where Florence believed your affirmations become 3 times more powerful right before you fall asleep. In the next section, I'll show you how to reprogram your financial subconscious while you sleep, how to plant seeds of wealth in the dark, and wake up vibrating like someone who has already received. Because when you sleep, the subconscious works, and it works only with the final instruction you give it. The last word before you close your eyes is the seed you plant in the subconscious, where the universe begins to shape it into form. Florence Scovel Shinn. Why night is the golden hour for reprogramming the mind. As you drift towards sleep, your brain enters the theta state, what scientists call the gateway between waking and dreaming. This is when the subconscious mind becomes fully open, ready to absorb words, images, and emotions without resistance. Neuroscience tells us theta waves allow deep learning bypassing the critical mind. Quantum theory reveals repeated thoughts wrapped in emotion create vibrational fields that attract matching experiences into form. Florence taught. If you want to rewire your financial beliefs, the morning and evening are the magic hinges where new codes are written deep into the soul. Night ritual. Speak prosperity into the dark. Just a few minutes, but a powerful thrust of intention to send your request into the invisible supply. Prepare your state. Close your eyes. Breathe deeply. Relax your body. Place your hand over your heart to anchor emotion into the words. Speak slowly, clearly, gently. I forgive all limitations from today. Every bill is paid by the infinite supply. I am certain my prosperity multiplies in the dark. Feel it. Imagine as if you've already tasted abundance. See it. Feel it. Rest in the vibration of already fulfilled. Repeat each affirmation 7 times. Savor every word. Let each phrase ripple through your being. Speak from the heart, not from habit. When the night ritual is disrupted, meet Marie. She faithfully did her morning affirmations, but ended her nights watching financial news with dread. Her final words were, "It's all going to collapse." The result? Her energy split in two, morning in faith, night in fear. Florence warned, "If you plant fear before sleep, you plant weeds. And in the morning, you wake to harvest them." Marie grew exhausted, discouraged. She gave up before the blessing could blossom. Psychology in action. Emotions as the bridge cognition affect behavior, model thought. Emotion. Action. Your thoughts create feeling. Your feelings shape what you do. Priming effect. Whatever emotion you feed your mind before sleep becomes the lens you wear in the morning. Quantum mind. Emotional ideas create magnetic frequencies that pull matching realities toward you. Join the Night Circle Divine Wealth Nights. We've created a sacred group where each evening members share their final affirmations, their feelings, and what blessings they woke up to the next day. Comment under this video. I have planted prosperity tonight. Let your words ripple through the collective field. You'll feel supported, energized, and spiritually held as you rest, knowing the work continues while you sleep. What's next? You've now learned to ignite your day with light and plant, in the dark, with intention. But to cut the roots of old beliefs, you need one more tool, a powerful process called CRC. Cancel, replace, command. In the next section, I'll guide you through what CRC really means, step-by-step examples in real-life moments, how to install CRC into your daily reactions, your own printable memory sheet, Pulse Daily Alarm, prompts to walk with you over the 14-day journey of transformation. If you're truly ready to shatter the vibration of lack and install the frequency of overflow, join me in the final segment where the rewiring becomes permanent. You do not erase old beliefs by rejecting them. You replace them with a stronger truth. Florence Scovel Shinn. Florence taught us that merely affirming wealth is not enough. If you still carry the hidden belief, "I fear I'm not enough," then every declaration you make becomes faint like a whisper lost in the wind. That's why you need the CRC formula. Cancel, eliminate the old limiting belief. Replace, insert a new empowering truth. Command, speak it with divine authority. CRC is like planting a new garden. First, you clear the weeds. Then you sow the seeds. And finally, you water daily with powerful words. Step 1. Cancel the limiting belief. Sit up straight. Breathe slowly and deeply. Gently repeat 7 times. I cancel all thoughts of "I'm not enough," "I fear bills," "money is hard to earn." Each repetition is a spiritual exhale, releasing the energy of your old story. Repeat for 3 to 7 rounds, or until you feel lightness rise in your chest. Step 2. Replace with a higher truth. Now that you've cleared the space, fill it with truth that nourishes. Repeat each of these at least 7 times. I am divinely guided in every financial decision. My supply is infinite from the universe. I receive wealth with ease and joy. Write them down in your journal. Record your voice if needed. Listen daily. Florence believed that when your hand writes, your soul remembers. Step 3. Command with creative power. This is where belief transforms into reality. Whisper, chant, or speak aloud at least 14 times with emotional clarity. I have prosperity in mind, money, and spirit. Divine energy flows through me, and I welcome it. I walk in abundance here and now. Tip: if you're shy at first, record your voice. Play it back. Let the vibration enter before you fully own the words. Core psychology. Behind CRC, repetition creates automation, forming new neural paths in your brain. Emotion embeds belief. The right brain intuition responds deeply to feeling. Handwriting activates commitment, stronger than typing or saying aloud. Real-life examples. Lucas, a tech entrepreneur, declared, "I am worthy of infinite wealth." He wrote it 3 times each morning and night. Within 30 days, he received a surprise contract without chasing anything. Kerry, however, said, "I am infinitely rich in the morning," but spent the day worrying. By night, she wrote, "I fear money won't be enough." No shift occurred. As Florence warned, if your heart is divided, the universe will not respond. The 14-day CRC challenge in the Divine Wealth Circle community. Each day, students post, "Day X, I cancelled. I'm not enough," replaced with, "My supply is infinite," commanded 14 times. Mentors respond with encouragement, guidance, and reflection. Comment below the video. I've begun today. Cancel, replace command to receive energy from others walking this path. How to practice CRC daily. Cancel 7 to 14 times. Say aloud or whisper with calm authority. Replace 7 to 14 times. Write them, read them, let them sink in. Command 14 times or whenever you feel led. Speak with passion or listen to your own affirmations with eyes closed and hand on heart. Timing. Morning right after waking. Night before sleep. Anytime you feel fear or financial anxiety. Tools. Phone alarms. Pocket affirmation journal. Noise-cancelling headphones with ambient sound. You've now unearthed the CRC key. In the next part, we'll explore how to seal the entire process into your soul, elevate your inner trust into spiritual alignment, and most of all, become the living proof that spoken words become seen reality. Are you ready to say goodbye to old beliefs and hello to divine prosperity? Your word is the seed. Your belief is the sunlight. Your repeated action is the water. And you, the sacred garden. Florence Scovel Shinn. You've learned to proclaim. You've practiced the morning and evening rituals. You've applied the CRC formula, but now comes the most crucial step. You must seal these practices with enduring belief, imbue them into the soul. No more checking results, no more testing if it works. This is where you become the law, not just someone studying it. Write it down, display it, speak it daily. Write these new truths. Pin them where you see each day. Speak them with conviction because your words recreate your reality. You may once have believed, "I don't have enough money." But starting today, you proclaim, "I always have more than enough from infinite source." Not because it's wishful thinking, but because it names a soul-deep truth. The universe has no limits for those who receive. You once thought, "Money is hard to come by." Now choose to declare, "Money flows to me easily, harmoniously, joyfully." Florence taught that money is not a burden, it is a divine idea. When we no longer resist it, it flows naturally into our lives. If you used to feel financially inept, say, now, "I am divinely guided in every financial decision." Watch how wise choices begin to unfold, not by chance, but by sacred alignment. When fear of bills and debt once weighed on you, speak. Every bill is paid by infinite intelligence. You are no longer alone in paying. You are walked alongside by greater wisdom. If you believed that wealth was for others, but not you, repeat daily, "Wealth is my divine birthright." No one is born outside the circle of abundance, only limiting beliefs shut the door. If you believed prosperity had to be hard-fought, transform it into, "I attract financial blessing through joy and alignment with the universe." Money does not need to come through struggle. It can come through ease, grace, and flow. If financial failure once defined, you do not let it limit your future. Say instead, "I am redefining wealth for myself." The past does not hold authority over your future unless you allow it. Nighttime whisper plant. These truths under your pillow. Florence taught the subconscious records the words it sleeps beside. Place this list under your pillow tonight. You cannot simply act rich, you must become rich at the root of belief. Why it works: psychology plus quantum resonance. Psychologists say belief, thought, emotion, action, result. Quantum science reveals your belief is the base frequency that emits a field drawing matching experiences. Your daily beliefs are like a broadcasting station. What are you transmitting? 5-step daily sealing ritual. Touch your heart. Place your right hand there to anchor feeling. Speak aloud. I choose to live in abundance. Take 3 deep breaths. Each breath embeds the message deeper. Write 1 sentence daily. I prove each day that my word is my reality. Share it with someone. Magnify it through relationship and accountability. We've created a daily community space, not just for learning, but for embodying proof of Florence's teachings. In the group, members share today's declaration, today's synchronistic outcome, what's different in their actions. Comment below. I am living proof of this truth. Leave your mark not just on this video, but within the collective vibration. What's next? We've journeyed together from awareness to practice to belief sealing. But one final realization remains. You don't have to wait for money to be abundant. You only need to live in an abundant mindset and let the universe build the rest. In the next final segment, I will guide you through the 5 core revelations Florence left us, a 21-day prosperity vibration map you can follow anytime. Steps to make this your new normal so abundance is not just achieved, but anchored. Just as you brush your teeth daily, so must affirmations become habit, for they can rewire both brain and spirit. Florence Scovel Shinn. What are you doing with the words? You repeat modern life is busy. You wake up, check your phone, scan emails, work all day. Few people intentionally create space to sincerely say, I am wealthy. But Florence taught that it takes just 1 word repeated dozens of times with real feeling to be marked in the subconscious. If you only occasionally speak affirmations, you'll wander between desire and reality. Recommendation: set alarms. Write by hand to repeat your affirmations. 1. Morning alarm. 3 minutes of wealth prophecy. Set an alarm 5 minutes before your usual wake-up. Reminder time to affirm I receive divine wealth effortlessly. When it sounds, speak it aloud at least 7 times, then handwrite it 3 times in a small journal. 2. Midday reminder. 2 minutes of money flows. Easily set another reminder between 12 to 2 p.m. Prompt affirm money comes easily and abundantly. Repeat it 7 times either aloud or softly while walking. Then write 1 line, money flows to me in expected and unexpected ways. 3. Evening alarm. 3 minutes of subconscious summons, 10-15 minutes before bed. Evening affirmation. My supply multiplies while I sleep. Say it loudly 7 times, then write it 3 times in your journal. Breathe deeply as you write, infusing intention into each word. Why write by hand? Florence said, handwriting seals the message into the subconscious. That is your inner code for prosperity. Real success stories. Kathy, a fashion designer in Chicago, hand-wrote affirmations twice daily for 21 days. She attracted a major client, bringing unexpected revenue. John, an engineer in Texas, initially only spoke affirmations and felt nothing changed. Once he added 3 lines by hand daily, in 14 days, his income jumped by 15%. Join Daily Wealth Echoes, receive daily affirmation reminders via email or messaging. Members share affirmation magic moments in comments. Mentors respond with encouragement and help keep the momentum. Comment under this video. I will write today's affirmation 3 times today and receive access to a 3-week affirmation challenge. Deepen the practice. Use multisensory anchors. Imagine picture golden waves of money flowing towards you when repeating money flows to me in waves. Record and replay. Speak your affirmation once, record it, and listen back during the day. Sensory check-in. Ask yourself, how does I deserve abundance make me feel? What vibration do I sense in my body? Capture that sensation for future reference. Combine sound and visual cues. Use headphones with soft music metal tones or ocean waves. Place sticky affirmations on your mirror laptop and desk. Integrate it into a meditation habit, 1-minute breath, 3 minutes affirmation, 1 minute silence. Total 5 minutes easy and daily. Speak, pause, mirror check. Morning speak and write affirmations to ignite energetic flow. Pause during anxiety. Whenever money fears arise, read 2 affirmations immediately. Night mirror. Before sleep, say 7 affirmations in the mirror, looking into your own eyes to deepen belief imprint. You've learned to repeat with intention. Anchor through emotion and writing. Build community support. What's next? Get ready for the final part, the 21-day prosperity blueprint. Plus, live Q&A. We'll outline 7 wealth habits you've already begun. You'll receive your internal certification after 21 days of consistent practice. You'll be invited to a mini live session to ask questions, share breakthroughs, and celebrate together. You've come this far now, let's step into real transformation. Part 7 awaits the grand finale, where abundance becomes your new normal. When you speak truth, hold the faith, and act on divine intuition, you are not just living. You are co-creating a new universe. Florence Scovel Shinn. At this point, you are no longer just a listener. You are the planter, the way shower, the awakened one. You've heard every word. You've felt every pulse of truth. Now it's time to step onto the stage of your destiny. Let abundance have a shape and a name yours. I want you to do something small but powerfully sacred. Comment under this video. I, your name, step into divine wealth from this moment forward. Examples. I, Jessica, step into divine wealth from this moment forward. I, David, open the door to all unlimited supply. Why is this powerful? Because when you speak your name, you confirm to the universe, I'm ready. When you say it aloud, you activate a vibration uniquely coded to you. And when you share it, you become a spark for others to rise as well. The 5 core pillars from Florence Scovel Shinn to remember words are creative power. Every sentence is a decree to the universe. Faith precedes sight. You don't need to see to believe, you believe to see. Repetition rewires reality. Each affirmation is a reprogramming of life's source code. Intuition is the compass. Act on that soft whisper within, no matter how small. Community is magnification. Together, our energy multiplies beyond measure. If this video touched something inside you, if even a small light has stirred awake, if doubt is lifting and trust is rising, subscribe to this channel. I will walk beside you, lesson by lesson, season by season, soul by soul. And if you know someone who needs to be reminded they are worthy, they are allowed to be rich, share this video with them as a blessing, as a miracle in disguise. What's next? I'm beginning a new series, Spiritual Laws in Love and Relationships, where you'll discover how to attract a soul-aligned partner, how to heal past wounds without losing yourself, how love is not something to chase, but something you draw in. If you've ever asked, why do I keep choosing the wrong people? The next chapter will bring your answer. I'm also opening a sacred space, Florence's Circle of Light. Inside, you'll share your daily affirmations with intention. Receive support and guidance from heart-centered mentors. Practice moon cycles, vibrational alignment, and 21-day awakening rituals. To join, simply comment, I'm ready to step into the Circle of Light. We'll send you a sacred invitation from this healing sanctuary. You don't have to change your whole life overnight. You just need to take one small step each day with the highest awareness. And today you've taken a very big one. You are never alone on this path. I am the word I have spoken, and my truth is abundance. You, the one who is rewriting your life.